I have read and pretty much the order that they should be in. So this is going to be the number one book. This is going to be in the Discord, or it's going to be at the bottom of this, like completely at the end of this guided bootcamp. Candlestick Bible. If you've already read it, please read it one more time. It should not be an issue. This is a 1 day read, maybe 2 day read if you do not want to, kill it in 1 day. It is very simple, and this is probably going to be the most crucial to your trading because it is what you're reading in the markets. These other books are great, but they're more psychology, and there's a time frame of when you should read these books. Something very key, and I'm glad I read them at the right times, because if I would have read these other books too early in my trading journey, they would have not been as effective as they did me when I did read them. The first book is the Candlestick Bible. I highly recommend you read it or reread it, whatever the case is, because this is based off of entry signals, rejection candles, and that is what you're going to be trading. You're going to be trading candlesticks. You're not going to be trading fundamentals. You're not going to be trading harmonic scanner or Bollinger Bands. You're going to be trading candlesticks. So it will not do you any bad. It won't do you any negative to read a book that is going to explain to you and refresh your mind on the candlesticks that you're going to be trading. This book is very self-explanatory, and this is the number one. This is the first book I ever read, and I think I've read it 3 times along my whole entire career. Obviously, I guess to the point where you're tired of seeing these candlesticks, but this is definitely the book that I for sure recommend to be your first one. The second book I recommend you read, maybe if you're about, I want to say anywhere from 6 months to 8 months in your trading journey, I recommend for it to be Market Wizards. After you read Market Wizards, you'll notice that every single trader has the same exact characteristic when it comes to trading. Every single trader is basically the same wizard. Not every single trader has a different philosophy or they obviously have different trading approaches, but they come down to 3 basic rules, which the book obviously tells you it. And I'd say probably when you're 8 months to a year into trading, again, this is where I came across this book maybe a year and a half into my trading. It would be Trading in the Zone. Shout out to this man right here, Mark Douglas. This man is the GOAT. This book is for sure the best trading book, I think, of all time. As I was reading this book, I was in a pinnacle point in my trading journey where I felt that this man wrote this book just for me. I felt as if he were to be speaking to me with events that had recently happened to me or happened to me in the past. That's why I'm saying if you read this book too soon, you won't understand it. If I would have read this book 3 months into my journey, when I was an IML or before I had joined the Discord or any of that stuff, I would have not understood it. It would have made no sense to me. I would have been like, bro, what the hell is this guy talking about? I would have obviously understood it because I'm reading, but it would have not interpreted, and it would have not hit home as much as it did when I did read it. So trust me, this book is not going anywhere. If you think it's going to go extinct for whatever reason, just buy it and leave it in your office. Just have it there. But I would definitely set a goal to read this book when you're about a year into your journey. If you're 6 months in, just hold off, keep the chart time, keep everything going. And then when you're in about a year, 2-3 months, I highly recommend you read this book because there's certain key events that are going to happen in your trading journey while you're going on this never-ending journey that this book is going to tell you that you went through it without even telling you, which is honestly insane. So this would definitely be my third book, and these are the only 3 trading books I have ever read. No need to be any more. This is pretty much candlesticks. You're going to be reading candlesticks. This is about all of the market wizards of the time when this, Jack was doing his journey of interviewing every single trader, kind of like a little sneak peek. This is pretty much somebody that was doing a podcast with all of these guys, but back in the day. And this book, I'm just not going to say anything. I'm going to wait for you guys to read it. So yeah, recommend you guys get all of them. Start by this one and just